Hey guys, what's up? I am back with another speed test. Let's check out the performance of the Infinix Note 50 against the Tecno Camon 40, and both phones is powered by same MediaTek Helio G100 Ultimate SoC with 8 GB of RAM. Also on the back, we have dual cameras. We have 50 megapixel main camera versus a 50 megapixel OIS main camera on the Note 50. We also have 8 megapixel ultra wide on both phones, and the back on both phones looks like it is made up of plastic, but the frame it is made up of aluminium we have on the Infinix. So very interesting to see how both phones is gonna perform. Let's start off with the boot up test. So both phones is running on latest Android 15 XOS version 15 versus the iOS version 15. And we also have IP69 water and dust resistance versus IP66 we have with the Camon 40. So Infinix as well as Tecno both phones just heavily advertising the AI. So the Camon 40 it is slightly faster when it comes to booting up, beating out the Note 50. So anyways, now let's talk about the display. So on the Note 50 we have beautiful 6.7 inch 144 Hz Full HD Plus AMOLED display with the center punch hole on the top, and the bottom chin it is also really small. While on the Camon 40 we also have 6.7 inch Full HD Plus 120 Hz AMOLED display with the center punch hole on the top. Once again, the bottom chin it is looks about the same on both phones if I'm not wrong. So guys, everything is closed up in the background. No application is running in the background. Also we have same Wi-Fi network. So opening up the phone dialer, open up at the same time. So next on the list is going to be the settings. Open up exactly the same. So you can see we have a lot of AI features on both phones, and the AI features it is exactly the same on both phones, as you can see, no different at all. So let's go to the display. Let me show the refresh rate settings. So you can see we have 144 Hz refresh rate versus a 120 Hz on the Camon 40. So now check out some more apps. Now let's open up Amazon Shopping, and that one it is open up slightly faster on the Note 50 if I'm not wrong. Again, you guys are the judge of the speed test. Anyways, the scrolling feels absolutely smooth on both phones. And now let's open this laptop tabs, and looking very similar once again. So now check out some games application. Now let's start off with the Candy Crush Saga. MediaTek Helio G100 Ultimate on both phones. So both phones is open this game at the same time, no difference at all. Instagram, and that one it is slightly quick on the Infinix Note 50. Let's open out. Once again, exactly the same performance. Snapchat, exactly the same. Spotify, and that one open up once again, exactly the same. Subway Surfer, another game. MediaTek Helio G100 Ultimate on both phones. So this time the Note 50 is just slightly faster there, looks like. Yes, we have 1 second difference there, but so far the performance it is similar. Now let's opening up the Temper 2. Temper 2 it is open up exactly the same on both phones, although we have different versions on both phones, and the performance it is looks really similar, which you expect from a Helio G100 Ultimate phone. So now let's opening up the PUBG Mobile, last game we have in this speed test. So Note 50 it is slightly faster in terms of opening up the PUBG Mobile, while the Camon 40 it is also right behind there. Both phones also has stereo speakers, and the speakers it is actually louder on the Note 50 or on the Camon 40. Let's see. So the speakers it is more better overall on the Note 50, but the Camon 40 it is also not really bad. Also, one speaker it is on the bottom once again with no headphone jack, while another speaker it is on the top. So now let's opening up X on both phones. Both phones also has NFC support, which you can use that on both phones, so exactly the same. Now let's opening up this edge. That one it is open up exactly the same on both phones. And as far as scrolling are concerned, feels really smooth on both phones. 120 Hz and 144 Hz, it is working good. So last I'm launching the cameras on both phones. Default camera application, let's see. So the camera it is open up slightly quick on the Note 50, and as far as the cam performance are concerned, especially in this lighting condition, let me show you the camera right here. So the camera it is, in my opinion, better on the Note 50. The colors it is more brighter. So looking at the front facing camera, so the front facing camera it is massively better on the Infinix. Now let's see internet browsing speed. So I am using Chrome on both phones. Also we have same Wi-Fi network. So now let's opening up the wikipedia.org. So open up exactly the same. Scrolling feels really smooth, no hiccups, anything like that. Let's open this English tab. Once again looking really similar, but slightly quick on the Note 50 overall. Once again scrolling feels absolutely smooth. So next on the list is the apple.com, and apple.com is just loaded up faster on both phones. So both phones is performing fast, no hiccups, anything like that in terms of the scrolling wise. So anyways, now let's see RAM management. So we have 8 GB of RAM. Although RAM management is really bad on the Note 50, but let's see the Camon 40 RAM management. Phone dialer, that is seems like in-app refresh. Settings still there. Amazon shopping, refresh. Candy Crush Saga, refresh. Instagram, that is completely refresh and crash on the Camon 40. Pinout, that is refresh. Snapchat, refresh only on the Camon 40. Spotify, refresh on both phones. Subway Surfer, refresh. Temperament 2, that is only refresh on the Camon 40. PUBG, still there. Open up X, still there. Zedge. Last, back to the internet browser. Let's open that from right here. Refresh on the Camon 40. So in terms of the apps opening speed, definitely both phones is performing identical, although in some games the Note 50 it is slightly faster. I don't know why. In terms of the RAM wise, RAM management is slightly better on the Note 50, but all the RAM management is really bad on both phones. Both phones also has a 5200 mAh battery size with a 45-hour super fast charging. So that's about it, and thank you so much for watching this speed test comparison between the Infinix Note 50 versus the Tecno Camon 40. So do let me know your thoughts in the comment section below. Subscribe to my channel for more videos like this, and follow me on Instagram as well as on X, and I will see you in my next video. Peace out.